Hi, my name is Millie and I'm a makeup artist. I am 19 years old. I qualified my makeup course just over a year ago. I went to West Thames College, which is a renowned makeup college in Hounslow, London. And I've done numerous outside workshops as well, like one with Inglot, one with MAC, one with Paddy McGurgan who won an Illan Masker award. So I've done lots of outside work as well. Work-wise, I've worked in Space & K as a makeup artist. That's what I do now. So doing lots of makeup a day, about 15 transformations a day, make-unders, getting women looking their best, night out makeup. I've also worked for Benefit Cosmetics before, and in Epsom, a salon called Dolly Goes Dancing. So I was doing lots of makeup there, Valentine's Day, Christmas, New Year's Eve, nice going out makeup, all different age ranges. And I've also done weddings before, so lots of bridal makeup, soft, elegant. I've done a few photo shoots. So my favourite 2 photo shoots that I've done is the first one for Violet London, which is an up-and-coming jewellery company. The photos on the website are absolutely beautiful, silver jewellery. And Harmony London, she is an up-and-coming rap Afrobeat singer, so she's got a few YouTube videos, so I'm her makeup artist. Probably the biggest job I've ever done is for ITV's Take Me Out. So I was shadowing makeup artist Sarah Burrows, and I was lucky enough that she let me paint the nails and also do the body makeup. So it was using MAC Face and Body, evening out all the bodies of all the 30 girls for the TV show. I absolutely loved that job. So I really think that you should take me on to your team. I can be a nice bit of young, bubbly personality to make a little bit of a young touch to the team, give a little bit of a modern twist to things, and I hope you like my little demonstration of me doing a make-under. Thank you, see you soon, bye. So here we have Angela, she is 50, and her makeup is a little bit dramatic for the daytime, so I'm just going to talk through with her what she's done wrong and what I would change. So we'll start with the base. The foundation is a little bit darker than her neck. I know we all like to look a little bit warmer with a tan, but you do need to blend it down the neck if you do want to do that, or you can warm it up with bronzer. And then underneath her eyes, the concealer's way too white, it's really harsh.
But I was trying to contour. I like to contour, that's what they do.
Okay, so if you want to contour when you're a little bit older, you can use sort of more powders and make it more subtle, because the white here has filled in the lines around the eyes and it's kind of exaggerated it and give it a more dated look.
I thought I was covering them up.
No, so we can work around that with colour correctors. And then moving on to the blush, it's a very sort of 80s stripe going all the way back to the ear rather than just on the apples. So I'm not quite sure if that's like...
I've always done my blusher like that.
Yeah, sometimes people get stuck in a way with their makeup and can't break out of it. And then the highlight here, it's way too shimmery, so it's stuck in the dry skin. There's nothing wrong with having dry skin. I've got dry skin, but you've just got to learn what products to use properly. And then there's a little bit too much powder down the T-zone when you have got dry skin, so you don't need that much.
I thought I'd get greasy there, that's why I put it on.
Yeah, sometimes you can use a powder that's a bit more hydrating on the skin. And then moving on to the eyes, I mean, smoky eyes are nice, they're still in fashion, but maybe a little bit softer and a little bit softer blended. So we can work on that to give you sort of a nice subtle eye. Okay, so with the eyebrows, they're a little bit defined and a little bit too dark.
Oh, because they're quite pale.
Yeah.
And thinning, that's why I'm emphasising them.
Okay, well we can sort of keep roughly the shape, but lighten it with a little bit more of an ashier colour, because they're a little bit warm to your hair colour, so they look a little bit red. And then we can use a brown mascara to add some volume to the hairs. And then for the lips, they are outlined with a red and then a pink inside, so maybe we tone that down a little bit, maybe to sort of a softer pink.
Oh, I quite like that look. I like the bright pink.
If you want to wear a bright lip when you are a little bit older, you just need to tone down the eyes so that it's sort of one focus than another. So I think a lot of mature ladies think if they wear more makeup it looks like they're younger, but in fact it does the opposite, because it sort of sits in the lines and stuff. So we'll do her makeup for a nice, fresh, dewy look, and we'll see what it looks like.
Thank you, I look forward to it.
So for Angela's new look, I have given her soft, dewy skin, a light bamboo eye, lightened up the eyebrows a little bit, and added a flush of colour to the cheeks and then a glossy lip just to give a youthful glow.